Yeah.
If you were to recommend this product, HR Pathways, to a friend or a colleague, what would you say about it? What does it bring to your business? Why should someone in a business like you get this?
I think most businesses would claim they're people businesses. But I can't think of one that wouldn't claim that unless they're a drop shipping, teenager working in his parents' bedroom or something.
Yeah.
Every serious business that has growth ambitions has to be a people business, and if you don't get that part right, you'll struggle to grow, or you will hit obstacles when you do try and grow. And those obstacles will push you back a couple of years, or a couple of headcount. I remember once talking to somebody, and he said there was always he was a founder like me, maybe 5 years before I started my company. He said there just seems to be, I don't know what it is, there's a natural barrier. I get to 10 people and I drop to 7, then I get to 12 and I drop to 10. I always go forward 5 and back 2.
Yeah.
And it's probably a revenue sales thing as much as it is an HR thing, but they've got to be so aligned. And you need the HR foundations in place to not just protect you from when things go wrong, and just to make sure you're a good employer. You've got an obligation, legally as well as morally, to your employees. But if done right, it can align with what you need to do from an HR perspective. And I think that's what I would say to most people to try and get them across. The importance of this is you've got revenue, all your ambitions are based on revenue. Just align what you've got to do with HR to that, and say, well, if I don't get these 15 people in the next 2 years, I'm not going to hit the revenue.
That hang about and are good.
Yeah, and then how am I going to keep them? That's right. And how am I going to make sure I don't stuff it? How am I going to make sure I don't hire a manager that just abuses them? Or how am I going to make sure I've got all my legal obligations? How do I make sure I'm going to be able to cater for someone who's part-time, somebody who wants to swap hours around, and what's the award that I've got to follow, and all that sort of stuff. And you don't know until you really dig into it. Don't be afraid, just dig into it and make it someone else's problem.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like that one.